Hello, brothers and sisters. This is Lisa. I just wanted to come on here and share some info with all of you. In my playlist section or tab on the channel here, I made a list and the title is Numbers. I'm pretty sure from seeing so many comments on the latest video that I shared about the numbers. A lot of us are seeing numbers. I see these numbers on a daily basis. They're very repetitive. The very first number the Lord ever got my attention with was the number 444, and He did that by waking me up every morning at 4:44 on the dot. And I was not really overly paying attention at first, but then seeing that constantly and consistently happening, I said, okay, something's up, what's going on? So went to search it out, and eventually He led me to Nikki, and she gave a lot of revelation and some explanations of why we are seeing these numbers. But there's so many different layers, there's so many different meanings, and they could relate to the Bible Wheel, the Strong's Concordance in the Hebrew and Greek translation. It can relate to Scripture even. So, for example, if you're seeing the number 333, it could relate to Ezekiel 33 verse 3. So just depending on circumstances of when and at the time that you're seeing these numbers, I mean, I need to do this myself and pay more attention, because I'm sure I miss a lot of what the Lord is trying to share and relay to me here, but we can only understand to a certain point, of course. But I just would like to share this info with you. I will, after I upload this video, I'll even share the link to this list, and so if some of you would like to have a bit more of an understanding of why we are seeing these numbers, then I think you will find this very beneficial and very informative. And I just want to point out that numbers do not come from the enemy. God created numbers. Everything originally was from the Lord. But Satan mimics God. He copies everything because he can't come up with his own original ideas. So he takes everything of God's creation and he will copycat him and twist it around. So if anyone wants to come on and say that numbers are evil, no, they are not evil. But people who work for Satan, work for the enemy, will use numbers for that. They also will use that as their code too. Just depends on, I guess, what side you're on. So it is beneficial to have an understanding of these numbers, not only on God's part, but also how the enemy is using them. And so we can see what the enemy is up to, because there's so many different layers. There's so much stuff out there. When you think you have it figured out, nope, you don't. There's much more to it than we could ever comprehend. So this is just a little tiny bit of a much more wide scope of having the understanding of what these numbers mean. And so anyway, I just wanted to share that with all of you and help put that information out there so we can have some better understandings and just see where the Lord leads you in all of these things. It's very interesting when we see these numbers, and a lot of times it puts a smile on my face because it means He's talking to me, and I'm happy and I feel honored that He's showing me these numbers, even though I don't always get the full understanding of why I am seeing them. So anyway, I hope you all have a great evening. God bless you all, and I will see you next video or in the air. Bye-bye.